Hey YouTubers, this is Bob Hickman. It is so good to be back with you. Well, you know, things in Psychic Bob's world get very busy sometimes, and I don't get out my horoscopes at the beginning of the month. But, you know, we're mid-month, and that's a good turning point in most months, so we're going to do the next 2 weeks. So this horoscope forecast will be from January 16th to January 31st, 2014. If you're new here, every month we try, this month we're a little behind, we try to do it the first of the month, horoscopes, and I go through all Zodiac signs. So if you're new here and you're saying, Bob, I want to get a horoscope, can I get one? Yes, this is for all 12 Zodiac signs. So listen up. Now if you don't know what sign you are, I'm going to give the name of the sign and the birth dates, and if you hear your birth date in between those dates, that's your sign, okay? Now, you know, January is an interesting month, and I'm actually kind of glad that we did this mid-month because there are a lot of fascinating transits that I'm observing going on. For example, right now, January 16th, it's Thursday, it's the full moon, and the moon is moving from Cancer into Leo, which I find a really fascinating transit because Cancer tends to be more introverted nature, whereas Leo's more extroverted. So this is a time where kind of energy shifts and people start to come out of their shells. So this will be a wonderful full moon, and I encourage all of you, if you've been making plans, start to take some action starting today because that full moon energy is going to work for you. Also, an interesting transit today is that Venus is squaring Mars. Actually, I didn't get the hour on that, but it's happening today. And that is, to me, a very interesting combination. Usually when we have a square between planets, that can indicate friction and a little bit of difficult kind of a challenge. And you know that old saying, men are for Mars and women are for Venus. This could be a day where, for those of you who are working on emotional issues or personal relationships, could be a little bit of challenge in communications. So be patient. Tomorrow things should start to clear out and you'll start to see things a little more on track. So if you're in a tough spot, relationships, don't give up today. It's just there's some planetary influence that's affecting it. Also, another big transit this month is the Sun is moving into Aquarius on the 20th. Now, those of you who've been watching a long time, you know I'm an Aquarian, so I'm excited because my birthday's coming, and it's the 26th for those of you who are curious. Every year people ask me when my birthday is, so I'm announcing it this year. But what's interesting is that as the Sun moves into Aquarius on that day on the 20th, the Moon moves into Virgo. And I like that transit because Moon in Virgo is very methodical, very ordered, but it's also deeply philosophical. So Aquarians tend to have a nature that can be kind of sporadic and revolutionary and free-thinking. Virgo kind of reins that in a little bit, and Aquarians will find that their plans, you know, this year, or at least starting around the 20th, I should say, in this month, will start to be a little more organized. So you're going to start to see, you know, Aquarians a little more methodology. I can't speak today. You're going to see things organized, basically. There's a method to the madness. That's what I'm trying to say. Anyways, guys, there's some updates for you. Now, we're going to go around our big Zodiac wheel, and I'm going to give you all the signs. So we're going to start with Aries, and Aries is March 21st to April 19th. Aries, right now, you guys are really in a place where you're seeing order, you're seeing kind of the structure of things. You're going to be very much in a leadership role. Aries will find this month that there's a lot of energy around kind of like taking charge and sorting things out. Aries, you may be called upon to handle financial issues. That seems to be highlighted around you guys this month. So, you know, if you're looking to settle an estate issue or help somebody kind of get a loan or get your own loan, this is a good month for that. And refinancing is also highlighted for Aries that are involved in real estate issues. Your key word this month is calculate. Okay, Taurus, April 20th to May 20th. You know, Taurus, right now, you guys are very much in creative mode. There's a lot of kind of, you know, creating new structures. Tauruses are going to find this next 2 weeks very strong energy in not only building relationships, but building business. So the next 2 weeks for Taurus really equal power in both houses. You'll find that your personal life as well as your professional life seem to come into balance. For those of you Taurus that are looking for job changes, go ahead and put out the resumes. It does seem like connections are made over this next 2 weeks, and I do feel going into February, Taurus is looking for career change. We'll really see that start to open up, okay? Your key word this month, Taurus, is build. Okay, Gemini, May 21st to June 20th. You know, Geminis, right now, you guys are drawing a lot of attention. There's a lot of star quality for Geminis, and you're going to find that you're in the next 2 weeks very much in a drawing capacity. It's a win-win situation. You're going to draw attention in the work. You're also going to draw attention socially. For Geminis that are looking to kind of start a new relationship, go out and be seen. This next 2 weeks really highlights a lot of visibility, particularly for Geminis that are in performing arts. If you're Gemini performing arts, try to schedule your appearances and your auditions in this next 2 weeks. Really strong energy around that. Geminis will also, as I said, find relationships much easier going. Also highlighted for Geminis are issues connected to home changes or moves. So if you're a Gemini, this may be a time where the next 2 weeks you really start planning a transition in housing. Your key word this month is fascinate. Okay, Cancer, June 21st to July 22nd. You know, Cancers, right now you are feeling very much like getting things going. You know, Cancers who tend to have an overall nature of introspection are really actually going to be in a very active role this next 2 weeks. Going to be very much on the front lines of pushing agendas, pushing issues. Cancers, this is a very good time for you to step up in the workplace and start to see changes implemented that you'd like. Cancers who are looking for work will also find that they really have a good sense of timing this next 2 weeks. Very strong energy around just going out and getting a feel for, you know, which way you want to go. Highlighted for Cancers also is energy connected to independent business. So if you're a Cancer, you've been thinking about kind of branching into your own company, very good time to start that in January, and in February that should continue stronger. Cancers will also find that in relationships that forward approach serves them. So if you've been kind of holding off, kind of trying to express how you feel about that certain someone, go ahead, put it out there, and let's see what happens. I think Cancers are really in a winning streak right now. Your key word this month is activate. Okay, Leo, July 23rd to August 22nd. Leos, right now, you are kind of in the middle of transition. Leos are going to really be finding that the old, it's kind of like out with the old, in with the new. And for, you know, you guys really, it's like those New Year's resolutions are really forefront here, and Leos are going to be able to stick to it. So if you're a Leo and you're thinking, oh, I made this deal with my friend to do this, you know, go to the gym every day or whatever, you're going to actually do it. And this is really, the next few weeks for Leo is very much about settling into new routines. So Leo, don't feel stuck by old patterns right now. Really go out, make things happen. Leos are going to find that in the job front, that may be an area where they are a little challenged. Most of the changes are on a personal level. So right now in the work area, you may still feel a little stuck. Not to worry. After we get to around the 30th, that does start to change. So start with the inner self, then work to the outer self. Leos will see big transformation here. Your key word, no surprise, transform. Okay, Virgo, August 23rd to September 22nd. You know, Virgos, you're in celebratory mode. You guys are really, you know, in a place where things are coming together. Virgos will see this month really kind of like long-term plans that have been in the works starting to actually tangibly manifest and materialize. So if you're a Virgo and you've been thinking, I really want to get that promotion, I really want to, you know, I've been working for the last year, January and also going into the beginning of February, very strong energy in the career area for advancement. Virgos are also going to find that in the relationship area, though it may go just a little slower, this last half of January may be just a little slow in the emotional area, that will pick up also at the, literally like around the 31st. So be patient, keep pushing forward, because what you want to think about, Virgo, are long-term goals and long-term ambitions and success, and that includes relationships. So you'll see the career transition first, and then the relationship. Virgos are also going to highlight a lot of social activity, so you're going to be invited to a lot of mixers, a lot of dinners. Make sure to go, it's important. Your key word this month is celebrate. Okay, Libra, September 23rd to October 22nd. Guys, Libra, you guys are the artists of the Zodiac, and really this new year is all about starting out with that creative spirit. Libras are very much going to be drawn to the arts right now. That's like you're going to just have this obsession with painting. This could also translate for Libras into redecorating your house or repainting your house, anything like that. Libras, if you've got a project like that, go ahead, go for it. It's really going to take off for you. Highlighted also for Libras are ways to resolve conflicts this month. So if you're a Libra and you've been having kind of a sluggish time in relationships and in romance, start working on that. But you're going to have to break out of the box and approach it from a different way. That's going to really set things in motion for you. Libras, I want you to keep an eye out. Also, it's highlighted here issues connected to travel related to spiritual pursuits. So if you're a Libra, you want to take a little break, go away for a meditation retreat. This next 2 weeks, highlighted. Get a few days away, do that. Your key word this month, Libra, is create. Scorpio, October 23rd to November 21st. Scorpios, you guys are the performers this month. You're going to be out. You're going to be promoting. For Scorpios who are looking for job changes, very highlighted here in the sales area. If you're a Scorpio, you've got a lot of charisma. You could really turn that into a very strong new position working in sales or management, leading groups. You are very much going to be kind of setting the motion and setting things in motion, getting a lot of people behind you and inspiring and getting people excited. Scorpios are also going to find that there's a lot of attention in the romance area this next 2 weeks. You guys are really going to be feeling like, where's all the people coming from? You're going to kind of get mobbed. So that's okay. Enjoy it. Relish the attention. It's not often we all get that, but you guys got it going this next few weeks. So Scorpio is strong in romance and strong in career changes. Also highlight for Scorpios are issues connected to financial planning. So if you're a Scorpio and you're looking to start a 401k, go ahead and start that. Looks like that gets in motion and carries you through this year. Your key word this month is sing. Sing your song. Let everybody come along with you. All right, Sagittarius, November 22nd to December 21st. Sagittarians, you guys are going to be finding yourselves very much in a peacekeeper role here. January, the rest of January for you is about kind of serving multiple groups of people. In a sense, it puts you in a leadership position, but more in the role of peacekeeper. So it may be the next 2 weeks for Sagittarius, a little hectic trying to keep everything in balance. Not to worry, Sagittarians do have the power to do that, and that Virgo moon that comes in, on the 20th is definitely going to serve Sagittarius because they're going to kind of sense a better sense of order and how to get people in line. So Sagittarians, very much highlighted in leadership right now, very much highlighted in peacekeeper. You're going to find in the career area, particularly this month, that a lot of people are pulling you into meetings that maybe you hadn't planned on, and they're going to ask for creative input. So be open to that and try to keep that balance on both sides. In terms of relationships, also that in the romance area may be a little challenging for Sagittarians because you may feel like you're being pulled or asked to make decisions. Stay in the middle and try to play both sides because each side will give in and you'll be successful. Your key word this month is balance. All right, Capricorn, December 22nd to January 19th. Capricorns, you are very much right now kind of the voice of the people. You're going to be inspired to start writing letters, to start speaking your mind, to start leading, activism. Capricorns may feel very drawn towards community service groups or like going out and kind of, starting a neighborhood cleanup. Capricorns, follow that lead, let that go. You guys tend to move very fast through things, and that energy is working in your favor to kind of get things active and see things happen for your lives. Capricorn's also in the relationship area this month, very much strongly highlighted for kind of getting through blocks. So if you're having communication blocks, let's revisit those issues and watch as we go from this next 2 weeks. really starts to open up for Capricorns. Your key word this month, Capricorn, is inspire. Okay, Aquarius, January 20th to February 18th. That's my sign. Anyways, I like this horoscope. This one is going to be helpful for me. Vocalize your thoughts, Aquarians. You Aquarians are always up in your head. You need to be out. Start writing down your ideas. Start talking to people. Start sharing. Aquarians are going to be very much in a channeling mode this next few weeks. And it's very much for Aquarians about capturing all that spiritual data, spiritual knowledge, and being able to disseminate it to people who are in need. Aquarians will find that their spiritual wisdom really serves them well over the next few weeks, and they're going to be very much a light to people that are kind of stumbling. Aquarians in the career area right now, notice opportunities to kind of put forth your creative insight. In the past, whereas maybe your supervisors in your work environment may not have been open to some of your zany ideas, this next few weeks they will. So take a chance, step out there, share those ideas. Watch how things start to turn around. Aquarians will also find in relationships here that there's a greater ease and a greater openness. Aquarians sometimes are challenged in the emotional area in relating on people one-to-one. They're great to speak to the masses. One-on-one they get stuck sometimes. So Aquarians, you're going to find that even though you may struggle with that area still, people will get your thought and your idea. So your key word this month, Aquarius, is vocalize. Pisces, February 19th to March 20th. You know, Pisces, I always put you last. I should move you to the front. Next time we're going to rotate and we'll do Pisces first, okay? Anyways, Pisces, you guys are, kind of the dreamers of the Zodiac. You tend to be out there and doing your own thing. But interestingly, this next 2 weeks for Pisces with the planetary alignments indicates an energy very much about kind of stepping up and having order. You may surprise people, Pisces, because they're kind of like, you're the last person to kind of get the party organized, but somehow you're in charge and you do it. This energy will carry over into the workplace. Pisces, you're going to find a greater efficiency. It's kind of like you get your work done in half the time. Everybody's like, wow, that Pisces is really amazing, Anyways, you've always had it. You just run to your own drummer. Other people are going to notice it and be very inspired by you this next few weeks. Pisces in the relationship area also, interestingly, you tend to be the very strong romantics and dreamers. You're going to be feeling very practical. So if you've got your eye on somebody, don't sit around and dream about, just go out, ask them out, and say, hey, I like you, let's go to dinner. Because what you're going to see is that take charge attitude really serves you in the next few weeks. The energy of the planets supports that. And you Pisces are going to have a really great time, career-wise and social-wise. Also highlighted for Pisces are issues connected to investment and transportation. So if you're a Pisces, you're looking to buy a car, sell a car, buy a boat, buy an airplane, go ahead and do that, okay? That's going to work well for you. Your key word this month is organize. Well, guys, there are all 12 of our Zodiac signs. I'm so glad you're here. Listen, I hope you'll keep it here at Spirit Channel. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. We'd love you to be part of it. We have horoscopes every month. We have visits to haunted sites. I do spiritual teachings on various subjects. So we have a lot here at Spirit Channel. And I'm so glad you guys are here. We're also going to be starting up, because it's a new year, messages from the spirit world. We took a little break from that last few months because Psychic Bob's been distracted. But we're going to get back in the groove and answer your psychic questions. And you know where it's at here. And we do all this for free. There is no charge. And I love you guys. I hope that if you watch radio, please subscribe. I'd love to have your support. And we're just glad you're here at Spirit Channel, and hope you get a lot out of being here. Anyways, guys, keep it here. We got more coming up. And listen, thumbs up, comments in the box below. And we'll be back here in just a few days with more for you. Blessings to you all.